Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you want to know and see as to how I got this look, don't forget to first subscribe, like this video, and keep watching. So hey guys, let's get started. Okay, so first what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go in with my spoolie and just brush my eyebrows. I've got thick eyebrows, like very thick eyebrows. So once I'm done going in with my spoolie, I'm gonna take my eyebrow pencil and just go in and draw my brows. If you can see. And then I'm just gonna fill in my brows. I'm not really gonna fill them that much in because I already have thicker brows, and so I'm just gonna fill in a little bit. Okay, sometimes then I'm gonna move at the other side. Okay, now that I'm done drawing my brows, I'm now gonna go in with my concealer in the color of Fawn, and then I'm gonna take my ankle brush together with my LA Girl concealer and just conceal under my brows. So on the bottom of my brows I always use 2 shades lighter, and on the top of my brows I always go in with 2 shades darker. So now I'm gonna conceal my brows. Sorry for that. So I'm gonna move to my next eyebrow and also just conceal. Okay, now that I'm done, doing my eyebrows and concealing, so I'm just gonna go in with my blender, my brush, to just blend. So I'm just gonna blend. If you don't have this brush for blending, you can also just use your beauty blender and just to blend, for everything to just look perfect. You just go in and blend. I'm just gonna go on top of my brows, and you should be very careful as well. When you have to blend, when it comes to blending, you should be very careful, especially with your eyebrows, so that you don't mess everything up and it saves you from not having to start over again. And when it comes to eyebrows, I know it's a very difficult part. Most people always struggles when it comes to having to do your eyebrows. So but you would want to, you know, they always say brows will never look like twins. They will never. But if you practice, it's gonna slightly here there start looking like twins. But at least you should try to make your brows always look like sisters. If not twins, then at least try to make them look like sisters. And don't try to make them look like cousins, you know. But always try to make them look like sisters. I'm just gonna blend my brows. Okay, so now that I'm done blending my the following thing I'm gonna do, I'm now gonna start doing my eyeshadow. And I guess some of you might maybe be wondering that isn't she gonna prime her face or moisturize? Well, I have done all that before I started. I already moisturized my face as well as put on my facial primer. And now that I'm done with my brows, you know, shaping them and concealing and blending, so the following thing that I'm gonna move to is now doing my eyeshadow. So, and I'm gonna start off with the eyeshadow primer. I always put eyeshadow primer before starting applying my eyeshadow, simply because the reason why I always put on my eyeshadow primer is just for the eyeshadow to, it makes it last longer. Yes, it makes the eyeshadow last longer. So I'm just gonna go in on the eyeshadow primer. And for my eyeshadow primer, I bought it at Discam. Yeah, so you can find that at Discam. So, and mostly for blending my eyeshadow primer, what I love doing, I always love to go in with the tip of my finger and just blend my eyeshadow primer, just like this. Just blend it. But if you would love, you can also do that with a beauty blender, but I prefer doing it with the tip of my finger. Just blend. Okay, so now that I'm done setting my primer, my eyeshadow primer, I'm now gonna start off with this brownie, dark brown color. Maybe you all can see that there's dark brown color right there. I'm gonna start off with it. I'm just gonna take my brush and just take it on top of my crease. Just do that on top of my crease. Just blend that very well. Now you see that well. So yeah. Do that the same with my other eye, just on top of my crease. And you just blend. You can see that brownish color just right there on top of your crease. No. You do it nice lightly. I'm gonna go in with a dark grayish. It looks almost black. It looks kind of black, but it's black grayish. I can't, yeah, with that just on the corners of my eye. And this time I'm gonna use a much more smaller brush and just, and you don't want to use much of it, so you just go in corners of your eye, and you just as well as blind that. Just make sure you don't use much. All you do, you just blind. Just gonna blend that nicely. Okay, you do the same at the other side of your eye. You don't want to go in with much. Just use it at the corners of your eye. Okay, so now that I'm done applying my second eyeshadow, ooh, I love the combination, you know, I love how it's coming out. Looks great. Okay, so now that I'm done applying my second eyeshadow, I'm gonna go in again with my eyeshadow primer, and I'm gonna take a flatter brush that I'm gonna use to cut the crease, because I'm just gonna go in with my primer, apply it on my brush. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close my eye and just start from the corner, and you wanna be careful. Oh, and you just cut. Then you just blend that. Just take it in. And you just do that like a half moon. You just create a half moon, then you just blend it, and you just take it like in the middle of your eye with your primer, just in the middle where you have simply stopped with your, just where I have stopped with my grayish black, I don't know if there's a grayish blackish color or whatever. Okay, but anyway, so you just you just go in and then you just stop halfway. So you would want to do the same at the other eye. Okay, so now that I'm done applying my eyeshadow primer, you know, it looks as if I've actually applied a white eyeshadow, but I haven't. It's just my eyeshadow primer, but it looks good if I just have to leave it like this. Okay, but that's actually not what I want to do. So now that I'm done applying or setting my eye primer by having to cut the crease in the middle, having to form a half moon look. So okay, now I'm gonna apply my third eyeshadow on top of my, where I just here in the middle where I have actually set my primer, but I'm gonna go in with this Goldish. with this goldish look, yeah, with this goldish eyeshadow. That's the one. I don't know if you all can see it, but anyways, you'll see it once I'm done setting it. So I'm gonna go in with it. I'm gonna take a smaller brush as well and just set it just right. I'm loving this. So I'm gonna do that as well as my other eye. Oh, I'm starting to love this. Okay, I'm done setting. I don't know if you can see. So you can actually clearly see the three. As you can see, the brownish one that I just applied, the gray, and then the... So this actually came very beautiful. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in because I actually want to bring out the... So I'm actually... What I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna go in with my glitter primer. And for my glitter primer, I'm gonna just take it and then I'm just gonna apply just a little bit in the middle, like just where the gray and the gold eyeshadow is meeting, just in the middle. Just there. Then I'm gonna go in with my glitter. And I'm gonna take my brush. Or if you want, you can also just use the tip of your finger if you really don't want to use a brush. But I'm gonna go in with my brush and just... Or should I actually apply? Okay. Okay guys, so now that I'm done, I'm even done setting my lashes. If you can just see how beautiful that looks. So now the following thing that I'm gonna move on, that I'm now gonna do, I'm now gonna apply my foundation. Well, as I said in the beginning that I've already set my primer, so now I'm just gonna go in with my foundation. And the foundation that I use I use this foundation, guys. This is now the full coverage. I don't know if you all can see this. This is the packet that it comes in, and this is the foundation. So it's Nangula full coverage cream foundation. And guys, this, I so love this. I so love this. And the color that I'm using, mine is Dunes. So she got different foundation for different type. So whether you are light skin, dark skin, medium skin, you can find your foundation. And so it's just $450. So if you want to purchase yours, just contact her. And this is what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use a Nangula cream foundation. So I'm just gonna take a brush. I can't find my scoop. So but anyways, I'm just gonna go in. So I'm not gonna apply much of this because it's very pigmented, and if you apply too much, it can make you feel heavy. Your face will simply just feel heavy. So you just want to go in a little. So I just took a little of this. So I'm just taking it on my face. As I said, you wouldn't want to use much of it, and it covers everything, like it covers spots and everything. Once I'm done applying, you're just gonna see. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my foundation brush. I love using foundation brush, but I also love using my beauty blender. So it all depends from you. If you want, you can use your foundation brush or you can use your beauty blender. Some people prefer using a beauty blender and some people prefer using the foundation brush. So with me, I'm first gonna go in with my foundation brush, and then later I'm gonna just use my blender just to blend the foundation in. Okay guys, so I'm done applying my Nangula full coverage foundation cream, and this is how it looks. Ooh, it's like, you see, you can't even see the black spots on my face. It just like covers, it totally covers everything. That's the good thing that I love about this foundation. So the following thing, or the next thing that I'm now about to do, I'm gonna go in again with my LA Girl concealer, and I'm gonna conceal my face. Okay, not my entire face, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna go in the bridge of my nose, right there, my chin, under my eyes, just my forehead, and a bit there. That's where you're gonna conceal, and then I'm gonna go in with my, I'm just gonna blend. See guys, makeup is all just, it's something, makeup is something all just, it goes just about blending. Everything you have to blend, 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 and blend. Okay, so now that I'm done concealing, and the fact that I'm done blending, I'm gonna go with my black opal setting powder, and I'm just gonna set on the areas where I have applied the concealer, just at the same areas where I have put on my concealer is where I'm gonna apply the setting powder. Okay guys, so now that I'm done setting my setting powder, so I'm just gonna leave it on for a couple of minutes just for it to set, and then while waiting for it to set. At the same time, just gonna go in with my black opal and just contour. So now I'm gonna contour. So I'm just gonna contour. No. Inches in my nose as well. Just gonna blend. Okay, it's better I use my contouring brush. Just blend. I'm sorry. And this is actually just gonna blend. Okay guys, so now that I'm done blending, applying my contour, so now I'm just gonna go in with my powder and just move the set out of my face. Just gonna go in. Okay, we're almost done guys, we're almost there. So now we're gonna move. I'm gonna go in and do my lips, but I'm thinking, should I go with a nudish lip, a reddish lip? Okay, so now I'm actually gonna outline my lip first.